They don't know the movie, but let's see if they can figure it out. This is Ocean's 11. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to I've Definitely Seen That. This is a new little thing we're trying here. This is sponsored by HBO Max. Check out HBO Max right now. On HBO Max, a groundbreaking series, documentaries, award-winning specials, new movies every single week. So the way this is going to work, hi, I'm Jack. I've got Trevor here with me.
Hello.
We are movie aficionados. And we brought some friends that maybe aren't aficionados. They're just nados. And we've got Jeremy and Fiona with us.
Hey!
Hi, guys. So we're going to show you some images from a movie that I consider pretty popular. I recently rewatched it on HBO Max. So the movie we're going to be talking about is Ocean's 11. Have you either of you seen this film?
No.
No, I have not.
Ooh,
Okay.
this will be a lot of fun then.
All right. So the way this is going to work is you've got a screen there. You can see I've got some images that I'm going to control.
Okay.
And right here we got a like sort of a starting one here. So this is kind of a general thing. You can see you see some actors there, an actress at the end. Ocean's 11. All right, real quick. What are these names? What are the names of these characters?
Or even just first impressions. What are you picking up here out of this
I'm
image?
picking up a train
Okay,
Ooh.
train.
in the back.
Okay, train. Good. Jeremy, you see anything?
Is it like a store front? Like, see the banner on the building there? So I'm
Yeah, it's like a
maybe
marquee.
they're in
It's like a marquee sign.
Okay.
maybe they're
okay,
like in
okay.
Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Okay,
It's
Miami. Sounds
Miami.
good. Miami. Okay.
Miami
Ocean's
goes.
11 taking place in Miami. Real quick, just tell me the person on the far right. What's the name of the character on the
Jim.
far right? Jim.
I'm feeling
I'll give you a
Jim.
hint. Fiona, I'll give you a hint. His last name is Ocean.
Jim
So-
Ocean.
Jim Ocean.
Jim Ocean
Jim
is
Ocean.
good. Okay, I wasn't on board
All right.
with Jim until I heard Jim Ocean.
I think it just fits. Jim
I was thinking
Ocean.
Right.
I think you're right, actually. I think
All
we
right,
need to
so
rename him.
let's dive into this. All right, so we
Okay.
got Jim Ocean and some people with him. So I'm
Okay.
going to show you some images here. All right, here's the first one right there. So tell me a little bit what's going on here with these guys.
Jim and Sam.
Seth.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that.
We start with the S. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yep.
Jim and Seth,
Jim and
obviously.
Seth.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh,
I'll give you
gambling.
another.
Gambling.
Gambling's a big part of it. Here we go. Here's another one
Drinking
for
water?
you.
Yeah, he's
There we
drinking
go.
sparkling water. I don't like Seth.
Yeah,
this
Seth,
guy
not
doing
on board
here?
with Seth.
All right. We got another one here.
All right, we've got
What's he fumbling
Carter.
around with?
Who Carter? Is that what you said?
I
his
said
name
Carter.
Is?
Yeah.
Okay, Carter. Is Carter the one on the left or right, Fiona?
The younger fella.
The one on the
He does
right.
look like
there.
a
The
Carter,
one
like
on
a
the right.
90s boy
Like a
band sort of
Carter,
thing.
Yeah.
The one on the left is
Yeah.
Milton.
Milton,
Oh,
absolutely.
easily.
Okay. So we got
that
Jim,
an
Milton, and
orange?
Carter here.
Yep. And
Okay.
Yep. That's how you eat an orange. All right, here we go. Okay, here's some more for you. Okay,
Carter
this is
and
Carter
Jim.
and Jim together.
Right.
Okay, you see that? And then here's the final one from this first set. So
Yes.
Okay.
this is sort of setting up the general plots of the film. So using these images, this is like maybe the first act.
Okay.
Kind of setting it up. What do you think is going on in this movie?
I'm piecing together some of the story just from the first image, and I'll tell you what
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, it's very important.
Seth, no one wants to play poker with Seth. He's
Understandably.
really good at it, possibly even like counting cards good, and I only know that because he's drinking a water.
Yeah.
And not a whiskey
He can't
like
be.
Jim
He
is.
can't be. He can't be drunk to
He's
count
drinking
the
a
cards.
sparkling water, like he's like, my sparkling.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like
You
I'm
can't
like
mess
that
with
guy.
the math.
Yeah. So I'm like, this guy's a
Okay.
math head, something like that.
Okay.
All right.
Well-
What are
Okay.
you getting, Fiona?
I'm getting the same sort of vibes. I'm getting a little more. He's like the apprentice, in a way. Like he's
Okay.
the younger kid that is like now involved in this gambling scheme.
Fiona, I want to tell you something. There is an apprentice in this movie, so you're
And-
not too
and
far off.
Seth might be the one, Jeremy.
He could be the one.
He is wearing
All
a leather
right.
jacket that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
So I'm picking up a couple trends here. So we got the math head who counts
Right.
cards. He's an apprentice
Yeah.
to maybe Jim,
Yeah.
and we've got a
Jim
gambling scheme. That's what
There's
you guys
a
are laying
scheme.
down.
Yeah, I'm
What
thinking there's like a scheme involved.
okay, there's a scheme. What about this top right? What are you picking up? That maybe the minor
Yeah.
details here.
Picking
Between
I'm
what-
picking up that dude, the older
Was it
Milton.
Carter and Milton up there.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
picking up Milton is like he used to be in the scheme and now he's not. And You know what I mean? And now he's peeling
okay.
an orange.
Yeah.
From the
He's out of the
hats around, so I'm assuming there's a lot to do with gambling because they're gambling in the top left, and then in the top right, it looks like they might be at a horse race.
Right.
Just
so
from the
gambling.
hats.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The hats
Yeah,
in the background.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And he's like, I'm gambling on horses and eating this orange.
Yeah.
I like oranges.
I like me some horses. Some horsies and some races.
Well, okay. Now, how about the bottom right there?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on? So Jim has approached a couple people here.
Oh, is that Jim?
So-
Oh, that is Jim. How you doing,
Okay.
Jim?
So who is Jim talking to in the bottom right image?
What do you think?
Notice that was Jim.
Yeah, I didn't notice it was Jim.
Might have
That
been a
was the
spoiler.
lead singer of Metallica.
Right.
I mean, it's the movie's called Ocean's 11, so there's gonna be a lot of Jim in this movie.
Okay.
He looks like Michael Scott. I'm gonna
Who
go with
does?
Michael.
On the bottom left, it
I'm
looks
gonna
just
go
on
with
the-
Michael. So that's a
Yeah,
Michael
at
Go with
the
that.
thing.
table.
Go with that. What does that
Okay.
tell you? What does that tell you?
That
That
tells
this is
me that
awkward.
he's yeah. It tells me that this man's about to get fooled.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which
So
one?
Michael's about to get fooled, or Jim's about to get fooled.
No, Michael. Jim knows what he's doing. Look, he's holding his hand. He's confident. Michael's about to get fooled.
He's playing with his wedding ring.
Yeah, he's like, and that's
She's like,
the
"She
the
could be
woman.
mine."
Yeah, she could be mine. I can absolutely take her in
This
2
can
seconds.
come right off.
There you go. So who is the woman then? Who is she?
I like Gertrude.
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 Okay.
Okay.
And I feel like she's just not involved whatsoever.
Yeah, she's not into this.
Yeah.
She's like, don't
Okay.
you go
Don't you
with
do it.
Jim
Yeah.
Ocean again.
Jim Ocean again. You're about to
Okay.
get fooled, Michael. Stop
You're about to
it.
get Ocean.
You're about to get Ocean.
So it sounds good. So Jim is not approaching Michael for help. It looks like he's
He's about
What-
to scam the shit out of this.
Oh,
He
he's
Okay.
about
does
to
look like
get
a
All right.
salmon.
All right.
Yeah.
good. Okay, so we're moving on to the second act of the film. Here we go. So let's
Okay.
go through some of these images here. So here's the first one.
Whoa.
Okay, that's Jim, looking good.
Okay.
All right, here's another one.
Damn.
All right, we got Gertrude.
Is everyone in
That-
this movie
that's
hot or?
Yeah,
I think
like
so.
okay.
All right, here's another one. Oh, there we go. That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay, we got some guys there.
Oh,
All
the
right,
detective.
And then the last set. There we go. So we've got Jim, we've got Gertrude, we've got some people there. We have Michael and some friends, and then we have a big group of people with Jim and Carter at the bottom. So
There's a lot to take in here. Lots to take
all right,
in.
so let's start on the upper left. All right, we got Gertrude. What's going on with Gertrude?
Oh,
now?
is that Gertrude?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking she's a little more important now, Jeremy.
Yeah, she's not just someone
I
who
don't
wasn't.
think she was just there with Michael.
She wouldn't get a
What's-
one shot like that if
Yeah.
she wasn't integral to. Well, she was on
Right.
the cover, wasn't she? Was she on the cover?
She, oh, was that
was on the
She was on
Gertrude?
she was on the first image.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
she-
should have been our
Oh,
first
yikes,
clue.
That should have
well,
been the clue.
maybe what does this image say about her role in this movie here?
Oh, she knows what she's doing at every single second that she's living.
Okay. She's on top of it.
Yeah,
knows.
she's a planner. She's
She
like,
knows like
Okay.
everything.
like she could manipulate. She's,
Yeah.
Look at those eyes.
The puppeteer.
So Gertrude is on board. Got it. Okay, how about the upper right? We got Michael and some friends. What's going on there?
So this man, okay, I'm gonna have to give him a name. Dave. I'm gonna give him a Dave. The one pulling out the police.
The
All
The
right,
badge.
Detective Dave.
wallet.
Okay.
So is that the same man that's underneath in the bottom right? I'm still on the Michael's getting bamboozled because now I'm like, okay, at the bottom right they look like a team. They absolutely they're bamboozling people. This
Okay.
like and then the fact that it's the same guy up there. He's probably definitely not a detective.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fake. but okay.
So Dave is not a detective.
No,
fake
Dave
detective.
is fake detective, and Michael probably was like, "Oh no, I got scammed by a bunch of money," and then he's like,
you
"Okay,
seen this
sir."
movie? That's his
Listen,
voice.
that's his voice.
She's just reading off a website right now. She's just reading the Wikipedia
I have
for it.
Wikipedia up right here.
Okay. So what's happened to the guys on the right?
Oh,
Like I'm sorry, like in the upper right. Like so we've got Dave and we got Michael, but what's going on with the two guys on the right?
Who are they interacting with? What's happening?
Well, he works there.
he works
Obviously.
there. So I don't. They're not like holding him or anything. So he's not the one in trouble. He's not the one being questioned. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever the detective is there for.
Yeah.
Maybe there was recently a robbery and they're trying to figure out like how did they do it, because we want to do it who? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Dave is
yeah.
like,
Maybe Jeremy, what do you think that the older man to the side? Maybe is he the owner of this like gambling establishment?
oh yeah,
A casino is what it's called.
gambling establishment.
I prefer establishment when I'm wasting my
Yeah.
money.
It's a lovely gambling establishment.
That's
You guys,
that's Milton's
we're gonna
brother,
get drunk
Hilton.
and go hit up the gambling establishment tonight. It's gonna be crazy.
That's Hilton and Lilton in the back there
Hilton and
playing the
Lilton,
piano.
okay.
Lilton.
They're all three
right.
brothers and they own this establishment.
Okay, all right, great. Okay, let's move down to the bottom left. We got Jim Ocean down there.
Yeah.
What is he doing there? He looks.
Well-
MGM
what's the
Grand.
expression?
Yes.
So Las Vegas.
That's a candy bar. Oh, okay.
So
Vegas.
they're
There's a couple
targeting,
establishments.
So they're targeting a casino, I would assume, and I assume it's whatever the
gambling
yellow,
establishment, please.
Yeah, whatever the yellow one is. So not the MGM Grand, but there's that gold one next to it.
Right,
They
the
want that. They
one
want the
next
one made
to
of
it.
gold.
Right. I can't see the name, but I see a B.
The B.
The Bellagio.
Okay, the Bellagio. All right.
Bellagio.
Oh,
That's
look
in
at
Las
that.
Vegas.
Alright.
That's in Las Vegas.
There's some other details that help you, but that was very clever the way you came up with that.
All right. So Jim now on the bottom right. Jim's there with some buddies. Jim and Carter and Dave.
Dave. Then
And
you've
then-
got like
and then
this
who else we have?
SNL looking character.
Yeah, those. So absolutely. Why did they dress them up looking so goofy compared to the others? That's so funny. All right.
What if I told you one of these 5 gentlemen, one of them is playing an English character? Which one would that be? Like has an English accent?
I'm gonna have to go with the orange leather. Wait, they're all
on the
wait
far right?
out of the 5. One is
One
an
of them
English
is a-
character.
One of them plays one of them is from London.
Like
Has
is
an
it-
I feel
accent
like
and
it's
everything,
too
yeah.
easy. I feel like it's a trick question, and it's definitely not the guy in the red jacket because he absolutely looks like the one who would probably speak English. But I'm
Okay.
gonna go with the guy with the orange jacket, the
Okay,
brown
okay.
leather.
Ooh, I'll go with that.
Yeah,
He's from
Alright.
London.
Interesting. Okay.
Just to
Okay,
switch it
alright.
up.
I'm gonna
So-
have to go with that. I'll be honest. One thing that I did notice is that in the beginning we sort of thought, okay, they're kind of planning something, but this is planned. Like he's got a full plasma TV. Like he's planned this.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jim has planned this. This a heist.
Okay.
But then how they
So-
wind up
I'm
in
gonna
this?
throw a word heist.
How'd they wind up in this bottom right room here with this like shoddy ductwork behind their head?
Right,
That's
what
like,
is
it's
that?
central
Like,
core
what is
core
that?
lighting,
They
luxury
got some air conditioning.
in Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw out something here. One of those 5 characters in the bottom right is named Basher. Is his name? Basher. Basher is the character name.
He's probably the
Which-
muscle, huh?
Which one do you think is Basher out of the 5 of those guys?
I'm
The
gonna
guy in the
go-
red's the muscle? Come on, that's not.
No, it's not. You know who's the muscle? I know. I know who it is.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's-
5?
It's,
I'm feeling it from
it's
you.
Carter.
You
It's
think
Carter's
two?
number
You think
2.
two is
I think
Basher?
it's
I was thinking the
Carter.
same thing.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
Carter's the
Right.
basher.
He could muscle me any day.
Yeah, you can. It's the same, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Look, we're on
We're
the
in the
same
same.
wavelength.
We're on the same boat on the same Jim Ocean.
All right, let's move on to our last set of images here.
Okay,
Okay.
Act 3.
All right, here we go. This is it. This is your
Okay.
last 4 you're gonna get, which we're gonna figure out the whole plot behind Ocean's 11.
Okay.
Here we go. We got this gentleman.
Oh, he's back. Wait.
He's back.
Oh no,
Okay.
he's not back. Never mind.
Okay. We got these 2.
Oh, it.
Oh, that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, Splinter Cell.
All right. All right. We got that right there.
Okay, yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay. And our last but not least, right there.
Whoa!
Okay.
Look at the team.
We got a lot going on here. All right, so let's start working our way. So we got the guy on the far left. Yeah, what's going on with him?
Clearly working at a casino. Is that like a logo
Gambling
on his
establishment.
vest? Is that a logo for the gambling establishment? Like
Probably.
Bellagio?
The-
Is it a B?
I'll say it's
a
a
W?
name tag. It's a name tag that says Ramon is what it
Oh,
says.
okay. So Ramon. Okay, we know your name.
Okay.
Okay.
We got Ramon. The thing that throws me off is that in the last, the bottom right image, that big image with the team, we see the guard is like on their team. And
Yeah,
I don't know if
so-
it's a fake guard or not.
So he's an inside man. It's called Ocean's 11. There's probably 11 people, I would assume.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Oh,
that's-
good. Yeah, good call.
Right. Just from that, look how big that group is.
It's a
down
big.
there.
I mean, yeah, it's big. And I don't
You got
think
eight,
everyone's
you got eight
there.
people in that. You got 8 people in that image in the bottom right. One's hidden behind Ramon in the front. So
Yeah, but not
just saying.
Yeah, but not everyone's there, right? These are
No.
new people.
Oh man, look at the tooth on that guy on the
So
right.
I mean, the fact that Jim on the top right, Jim on the top right's like suited up.
So
it's
Jim
a
and Dave
cigar.
are in the top right.
Wait, what did you say, Jeremy?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
The guy in the bottom right, like all the way
With the
on the
glasses.
Right. Yeah, the glasses. He's got a cigar in his mouth. I just thought it was a messed up tooth.
Oh, okay.
Big tooth. I was.
He got the
Listen.
big tooth.
Your interpretation is gospel right now. Let's pull these images apart. Let's take it one by one. What's happening? Maybe top middle there.
They're all
Crashing
suited up.
this plane.
They're suited up. It looks like a plane. It looks like a spaceship. Like, where are they?
It does look like they're on a plane. Oh, they're in. Oh, it's blacked out windows. They're in a van.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They're in a van. They're heisting out of a van.
They're heist.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
their
they're
guy in the
yeah.
chair on the right.
Who's that?
All right, so okay, who's that character? We haven't seen that guy yet.
Oh man, there's so many
man.
new characters.
They call him the processor.
It's true, the processor.
Processor.
All right.
He looks at the screens and does stuff from the van.
He's literally
Right,
in a
the
chair, so you're like
processor.
the man in the chair. I love
Yeah,
it.
in the chair. Tell me a little bit, like what's going on in this lower image there. If you really kind of like look around, you can see there's some context clues that maybe you can pick up on.
Am I crazy? What's in the back? Is that like just a pile of money, like stacked up?
It might be hard to see, but those are actually poker chips, is what those are.
So money.
Ooh,
so they
that's
just
money,
took
basically.
yeah. So they
or
took
or chips, I should say, not poker chips necessarily.
okay.
Chips.
Potatoes.
Just chips. So money.
Like they clearly have a lot of inside men because they got
They got the guard.
they got the guard in the back there, and then they have someone posing as working at the casino.
Right.
So
Right.
lots of inside
All
men.
right.
We haven't
All
seen
right.
what was her name again? What did we call her?
Gertrude.
Gertrude. We haven't seen
Yeah,
Gertrude
she's
around.
gone.
She
What
died
happened?
early
She
on.
died,
Dang,
probably,
she's
yeah.
dead in this plot.
She got
Dead.
got.
Okay.
Hate
Yeah.
to see it.
All right. Well, I feel like you guys have a good grasp on the movie. So, this is Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
And so we're back here on the first image. That is Danny Ocean on the far right.
We were close.
We were close
We were
to Dave.
very close.
We were close
Jim,
to Dave.
Dan,
we,
you know.
Well, we call him Jim.
And then
yeah,
that-
well,
Interchangeable.
the next behind him, that's Rusty, who's his number 2. That's his companion, his partner in crime. Behind him is Linus, who is the apprentice of the movie. He's kind of new to the game.
So you picked
and
up
the-
some of that.
Yeah, the three of these guys are con men, basically. They are grifters. They do jobs. They steal money from people and whatnot. Linus, they find him. He's a pickpocket. And they're like, we want you part of our team. Danny and Rusty have been working together for a long time. The gentleman in the back there is actually Terry Benedict in the black jacket. He owns the casinos. He owns the Bellagio.
we were
Jeremy,
all-
there you
okay.
go.
There we
He owns
go.
the Grand, and I want to say it's Caesars is the other one he owns. And then behind them, at the very far back, is Tess. And she's actually married to Danny Ocean.
You picked up on the wedding
they're
ring, Jeremy.
having-
Very
Yeah,
astute
yeah.
observation.
oh, the
Oh
wedding ring.
my God!
You saw he was
And
playing
so-
with that right in front of her?
Yes.
That was very
Makes
good
so,
eye.
Makes so
Very
much
good eye.
sense.
Yeah.
So the movie begins with Danny getting out of jail, and Tess has kind of broken up with him. So she wants to get away from him, but they're still not divorced. She is now dating Terry Benedict. So that's how that comes into play. Here's the first 4 images again. So that's the first one there is kind of a red herring. So that's a gentleman who's actually an actor in the movie, and Rusty is teaching him how to play poker. Danny finds Rusty and he's like, just got out of jail, and he's like, hey, I need you to help me do a job. And so a little throw off. And then that's on the upper right. That's Rusty talking with I want to say, is it Saul?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
Saul.
Dang it.
Oh, that works.
And so
Yeah, that
he's
works.
one of the older con men. They're
Okay, I was
building
right
a
on
team.
that.
Yes. Fiona,
Like
I
the
did want to say
retiree.
you were exactly on point with that. They're bringing him back
Yeah.
into the game.
Okay.
And so they're building a team, and they can see Rusty and Danny in the bottom left there talking to, I believe they're talking to not Livingston? It's Ruben, I think, at that point.
Okay.
Who, Ruben's kind of the money guy. And so they're talking to him about like, hey, we want to do this thing. And so he's like, all right, cool. And then that's Danny in the bottom right talking to Terry, giving him a chance to be like, hey, you need to like apologize and basically like, make sure, like basically don't steal my wife. Because
Yeah,
Terry's now
right.
trying to steal his wife.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to give you a chance. And then Terry's a jerk to him, and bad things happen.
Ew.
Next set of images here. We got Danny appropriately setting up the heist, explaining the heist to his 11 because there are 11 teammates or 11 conmen all working together to get this heist.
Okay.
There is Tess at the top right there, looking pretty, and then we've got the heist is kind of started to begin. So Ramon, who is actually Frank in the movie. He is on the inside. He's working at the casino. He's kind of an inside man. And then there is that is Linus, who is pretending to be an inspector.
Okay.
And and he's basically he's getting the trust of Terry. He's getting the trust of Terry Benedict, and so they can start to get on the inside. And then that's the group of them down there. That's Basher on the far right. You were close, and he is the English one. You got that correct. He is the English one.
Oh, really?
Nice,
Okay.
Fiona.
Nice.
Yeah, so
nice.
you nailed that. And then our last set of images here. This is kind of as things are going on. We got Frank there. I think Frank is he's in on the inside, helping set it all up. We've got the heist happening up top with Basher. The gentleman in back is Yin is his name. He's actually he's an acrobat who helps them basically break into a casino, break into a vault.
So Jeremy,
the acrobat.
You were right on with the names of the roles. Like you picked out, I think, what was it, the program? What did you say?
The processor.
Processor.
That was not a role, but yes, that's how they went and found all these individuals. They all had very specific roles to play in the heist, and all had nicknames for it.
Because I feel like I've seen that heist trope before, and then I hear people be like, "It's like Ocean's 11." I'm like, I bet that's what it is.
Right.
And so the processor is Virgil, and he actually is kind of the hacker. Like he's in some of the other movies, he's done some of the hacking. So you nailed it.
In the van, it's always the van.
It's always
is
the
where hacker
van,
is.
and he's in the front seat too. Like he
Yeah.
absolutely,
And then that's them. So that is Linus and I almost said Frank, not Frank Ocean. That's a different person. Danny. That is Linus and Danny in the upper right there, inside the casino vault, trying to break in.
Are they syncing their watches?
They're actually trying to blow up something. They're timing it because they have a person inside the vault. They actually sent Yin in. He's actually inside the vault, and he puts down some explosives to open the door for him.
Okay.
And so they're checking their watch to make sure it's all timed up before they blow it. So, and then at the end there, that's actually them. And right before they got started with the heist and them prepping for it and whatnot, you can see all the poker chips in the background. Those are actually fake chips in the background that they use to fool Terry Benedict. Trevor,
Yeah.
I think. How do you think they did?
I
Pretty
would
good?
give them maybe like a 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. But I would love to hear what you guys would give Fiona and Jeremy as you went along this journey with us and figured out the plot with them. What would you rate them in the comments? Let us know.
I'll give them like a 7. I think 7's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
that's pretty
They hit a
good.
few things.
Yeah,
I'm the generous teacher. I can be bought.
I can
Get the higher grades.
I'll just
I'll go
slide
home.
some $20 to you.
Yeah.
No
I'll go home
apples,
with that
just
C.
like cash.
I love it.
All right. Well, thank you again for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Let me tell you a little bit about HBO Max. So HBO Max, there are groundbreaking documentary series, award-winning specials, new movies every week, the best of DC and Warner Brothers, every movie on HBO, plus the comedies, dramas, classics you love to stream again and again and again. HBO Max has a range of new movies and nostalgia movies as well, classics, which this one came out in, I think, 2001. So I don't know if you can call it a classic, but it's a little bit older. And and thanks again, HBO Max, for sponsoring this.